Do you ever feel like the world is so full of judgment? Like, no matter what you do, somebody has something to say about it. It feels like nobody gives you grace or mercy anymore. Do you feel like that? If you do, this video is definitely going to be for you. So stay tuned. Hey, it's Asia B from The Uncommon Life, where we see the woman and not her roles. Today is another daily devotional, and today's daily devotional is from the Marianne Williamson's book, A Year of Miracles. Today's devotion is, May my heart be guided with mercy. This one was actually one of my favorite devotionals, and the reason is because mercy and grace are so important to me. I know in my life I've encountered so many things. I've made so many mistakes. I've fallen so many times. And the beauty of life is that God always gives you another chance. As long as you are breathing, as long as you are living, there is still time for you. I remember stories that I will not share here, but I just did things that I'm not necessarily proud about, but it is what it is. It was where I was at the time. And if someone knew me from that time and that is their experience of me, they are missing out on such a different person because I've grown and evolved and I have just transformed into a completely different person on purpose. So I said all that to say is the way that you grant mercy and the way that you move away from judgment is by looking at your own life. Nobody walking this earth has been perfect. Nobody can just say that they have not done something that they maybe wish they would have handled a little bit differently, something that was a learning opportunity for them, something that, if they look back, they're like, wow, that was not a good representation of who I am as a person. That's where you come in with the mercy. That's where you come in with the grace. Because at the end of the day, we are all a hot mess at some point or another. And it's only by grace and mercy that we are able to evolve and grow intentionally and that we are able to transform. But it doesn't hold you in a place that's higher than somebody else. Allowing yourself to give somebody else mercy and grace is actually a reflection on how you give yourself mercy and grace. When people are super judgmental and they are coming from you from a place of rigidness, I don't know if that's a word, but if they are coming to you from a place of just being rigid and this is the way, this is the only way, it just represents to me how they view their own life, how they view their own selves. And I actually extend compassion to people like that. It can be frustrating in the moment, don't get me wrong, because they are not aware that they're doing that. They're not aware that they are being so rigid and imposing their personal opinions, experience, and belief on you. They are just doing their thing. But just keep in the back of your mind that when somebody is not showing you grace, somebody is not showing you mercy, it's a bigger reflection on them. It's actually how they treat themselves. Because if it's not in you, you can't spew it out to other people. And if you're not familiar with that relationship with yourself, then you can't give it to others. I absolutely love that thinking because it actually takes it away from me and the experience that I'm having with the person, good or bad. And it actually removes it and has me to look at it objectively to think, you know what? What could be making this person treat me like this? I made a mistake. They're nailing me to the cross. I'm trying to figure out why. What is actually going on with them in their space that they feel so convicted to convict me? That's the bigger question. So I go back to the devotional about giving mercy and seeing people with mercy. When you are able to give out mercy, you allow yourself to have mercy from yourself. You allow yourself to be forgiving of the mistakes that you make because we make mistakes daily, sometimes on an hourly basis. It's just the way that it works. So actually, giving mercy to other people is actually attracting mercy to you. It's when you fall short that other people will extend you that same grace. So that is the most important thing. It's treating people how you want to be treated, because that's exactly how you are going to be treated. And so just remember that when you have a moment of judgment, when you have a moment of criticism, sit back for a second. Think about, is that helpful to the person? Or say a good prayer. How can I reach this person? Because I don't necessarily agree with what they're doing, but is it my place, number one, to even extend that to them? And number two, are they going to be able to receive it from me? It's not always about giving out your opinion and telling people how you feel and telling people what you think. Sometimes it's about seeing whether or not that's going to resonate with them, if it's going to be beneficial on their journey. And if it's not of service to anybody. It's just going to make you feel good, make you feel like, I told them what was right. This is what it is. And it's not really helpful to anybody but you. And then you're also cutting yourself off from mercy. So you're going to attract more people to judge you. It's just going to reinforce the things that you're doing in your own life. So just be mindful of that. And remember, everybody deserves mercy. Everybody deserves grace, because nobody walking this earth right now is perfect. That's all I have for today. If this video was beneficial or helpful for you at all, go ahead and click that like button. You can also find me all over social media at Live Life Uncommonly or at livelifeuncommonly.com. And then I'll be back again tomorrow for another daily devotional. See you soon.